trans women when we've been letting gay men and all types of other different groups of people just openly disrespect women without a problem. So I'll go back. So I have a question for the women on the panel. And maybe that therapist, you could start off first, right? I'm starting to notice that a lot of people, when they think of trans people, they still correlate them to gay men. Am I mistaken about that? No, I was just about to speak on that part. What's your question? Because I was just about to speak on that. So my question is, if a woman says, Kenzie, you a girl, and I'm a woman, right? I'm a trans woman, right? I'm still a woman. Y'all claim I'm still a woman. And I say...
You hear her saying, y'all claim I'm still a woman.
Wait,
right?
So clearly, y'all hear her voice? Look, we got to call
Don't
facts.
Say that because she's gonna say they're gonna say something about
we gotta keep it all the way real, y'all. I've been like this my whole entire life. I'm 40-something years old. Baby, she ain't been on no shit for that long. Not with her voice sounding like that.
What about cis women with deep voices? What about cis women with deep voices?
I'm telling you,
that have never been on hormone replacement therapy.
What people telling you, there is no way that lady been on no motherfucking
but
shit.
What about women that have deep voices?
Thank you, the real.
What about cis women who have deep voices?
There's no way.
Are we saying that they are men because their voices are deep?
That is not what you see, bitch. You being disingenuous. That is
why
not what
I gotta be a bitch? I haven't been
because you being angry. You
I haven't called nobody out their name.
You playing
I haven't called no one out their name.
That is a man. She's saying
that
woman has not been on hormone blockers since she was 14.
So what about
because her voice
is that argument?
Sound like she's
what about cis women with deep voices?
We need to have.
What about cis women with deep voices?
This has nothing to do with her voice being deep because she's trans. This has everything to do with
her sounds and her voice.
Okay, let me finish. I'm gonna play the rest.
I'm about to hit that bitch if she disrespect me.
I gotta rewind it.
Is it wrong for saying that?
I gotta rewind it a little bit. God damn it.
So me, I have a woman part, right? Is it wrong for saying that? And that they have on their panel and try to have a correlation to have
Hold on, y'all. I hate rewinding on these vlogs.
It can make sense.
But anyway, I'll find the video, but I gotta run back to work.
Perfect, girl. Half an hour. All right, y'all. Drop her, please, because I don't have time for it. Please do not request in the box and you don't have nothing to
yes, hold on.
Man, she lying.
I don't have time today. I'm on a roll. You will get got by me today. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's going to be hard to say anything, to say anything, especially to this new group of trans women, when we've been letting gay men and all types of other different groups of people just openly disrespect women without a problem. So I'll go back. So I have a question for the women on the panel. And maybe that therapist, you could start off first, right? I'm starting to notice that a lot of people, when they think of trans people, they still correlate them to gay men. Am I mistaken about that? No, I was just about to speak on that part. What's your question? Because I was just about to speak on that. So my question is, if a woman says, Kenzie, you a girl, and I'm a woman, right? I'm a trans woman, right? I'm still a woman. Y'all claim I'm still a woman. And I say, I'm about to hit that bitch if she disrespect me. Is it wrong for saying that? Does it make a difference if it's a cis woman or a trans woman? Would that statement make a big difference? No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
So she said it does not make a big difference. She said nobody should be hitting anybody.
Play the rest of it, Tea Time. Play the rest of what I said.
But I got a question. Ain't this the same?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Play the rest of my sentence, Tea Time.
Answer my question real quick. No, just answer the question.
One at a time.
T, can we
Play
hear
the
her
rest of
question?
what I said.
T,
Since you want to spin a narrative,
Hello,
play the rest of my
let me say
sentence.
what I gotta say because you said it don't
Play the
matter.
rest of my sentence
No,
before you
ho,
spin your
wait till I'm
narrative.
done.
I just
gotta
gotta
be a hoe. I gotta be a hoe
I'll say
because I
this.
stand with
That
the trans
therapist is
community.
that
I gotta
therapist
be a
is
hoe
on
because
the
I'm an
opposite
advocate for
side
the
that
trans
she's on.
community.
She's
That's
not on the side
crazy.
that right on
That's
of right
wild
ever.
work.
I
That
said what I
therapist
said,
is
bitch.
never on the side of right.
Hold
She's
on,
just
let
on the
me say
side that
this.
she's on. But I'm finna go. I
Ain't
gotta go
nobody
to
rush.
church,
She don't know
y'all.
how to pull a motherfucker car over and let a motherfucker out when they need to. She don't know the difference between a dog towel and a regular towel. She can leave me the fuck
Play
alone.
the rest of the
Wait a
clip,
minute.
T.
Hold
Before
on,
you spin your
kidnapper.
narrative, play the
Hold
rest
on,
of my
kidnapper.
sentence.
Hold
But
on,
T-Time,
kidnapper.
is that the same one that said that she can have kids?
Yes. So hear me out.
Girl, she could probably have kids with a woman with a
Hear what
penis.
I'm saying.
Bitch.
She made it clear that nobody should be hitting anybody, but what she did do is say it doesn't make a difference if it's a cis woman or a trans woman. And that's where I have a problem. She told her it does not make a difference.
That is what I said, and I'm sorry that you're transphobic.
I know you said that, and everybody
I'm
said
sorry that you're
that.
transphobic, T-Time.
That makes me transphobic.
I'm sorry that you're transphobic.
That makes me transphobic.
Yes,
Everybody
because
not-
you're discounting
Listen,
her gender.
Everybody
You're
not
discounting.
transphobic.
Okay, so
Just, you gotta
T-Time.
stop saying everybody transphobic because they don't understand, right? So you a therapist, it's your job to educate them, but instead of you educating them, you talking to them like they slow because they don't understand something.
But
Everybody's
they're
not
up here bitching and
transphobic.
hoeing me, and I haven't cussed at them once. So why
Baby,
should
it's
I
a
offer
word. It's a
education?
word. You know
It's
you
not
ain't
my. It is not my job.
Hey,
That's
so
not my job.
That's
It's my
that
job to
therapist called you a
advocate
bitch.
for the
That
oppressed.
therapist you came up
It's my
with.
job
You
to
called me
advocate for the
transphobic before I
oppressed.
called you a
Just
bitch.
like it's not black people's job to train white people, it's not LGBTQ people's job to train straight.
Let's be real.
hey, T-Time.
Yeah, but you're not a good advocator, baby. You're not advocating right. I understand where you're coming from, but your advocating ain't right. You're not right. Like you speaking for all people, and I don't see them being transphobic. They just don't understand something. They not up here bashing that lady or nothing. They just said they don't feel it's right. That's their opinion. That's their opinion. Everybody's entitled to that.
But
That's
they
all I'm
choose
saying. You
to be
literally just trying to
willfully
put everybody
ignorant,
in the same
Lucci.
box.
They choose to be willfully ignorant. They don't want to educate themselves, which makes them transphobic. They do not want to educate themselves, so that does make them transphobic. They have had this discussion numerous of times and have been transphobic over and over again when people have tried to educate them. So at that point, it's not about them not knowing. It's about them being willfully obtuse because they hate trans people.
Educating the way you educating is like you're attacking them. Like, okay, you feel
Because
like
they are saying
let me
violent
finish.
things to the trans community. They are being very
Listen.
violent.
You
So
said
I'm sorry that I'm not
threatened
fighting violence with silence. I'm
the
sorry that I'm not
minute.
going to fight violence with silence. I'm not
Wait a
going to,
minute.
Lucci.
woman first.
I'm not going
She threatened the woman
to.
first. What are
I'm
you
going to
talking
be loud and proud and advocate for the
What are you talking
LGBTQ
about?
community.
That
You
woman
don't have
violence
to,
she
but I
threatened the
will.
woman first.
You
What are you
don't have to,
talking
but I
about?
will.
Like, what narrative are you spinning? She threatened the
She
woman
threatened the
first. What
woman.
violence are you talking about?
Right. What are you actually talking about?
She's actually
Well,
coming
I'm
up here to
talking
spin her
about
own
you
narrative.
guys here on this panel. I'm talking about you.
To the
I'm
community.
talking about you. You're trying to spin a harmful narrative
You're pandering. And guess what?
against the trans
Hold on, wait a
community.
minute. Hold on,
You're
she did
trying to
threaten me
spin a
too.
harmful
She
narrative
did threaten me
against
too.
the trans community,
She
and
threatened
that
me
is
too. So all y'all
violence.
in the comments that said she didn't threaten me, she threatened me too. She said I would slap any woman, and that's including you. She did too.
And it would be wrong if you said it too. It's just as wrong
Whatever.
for anybody to threaten anyone.
About her issuing the threats.
Not if.
So
Not
what
if.
the hell are you talking about that therapist? You came up here to spin a narrative. Just like you said, we're so concerned that heterosexuals are so concerned about the community.
You
no,
are. We do not.
Give me
You
a
do
second.
not see
This
LGBTQ
conversation-
panels sitting around talking about
conversation
straight
Miss
started
people.
Therapist, I'm gonna need you to
LGBTQ panel.
This conversation
Miss Therapist,
started.
one at a time, please.
This conversation started because a trans woman threatened a cis woman. That's where
It's wrong no matter if she's cis or trans. It's wrong no matter if she's cis or
therapist.
trans.
It don't make any sense. I wouldn't let you give therapy to my dog.
Okay, well, good, fine. My books are full anyway. I wouldn't be able to take you, which is really unfortunate because you obviously need help.
I wouldn't
It's gay people is against gay people more than straight people. Like I'm gay,
Lucci,
and I
we're
don't
not
hang out
doing
with
that.
gay
That's
people.
the same thing that happens when black people come up and try to cape for white folks.
My God.
You know what?
Black people be
You're
caping for white folks, just like y'all cape for Boyka. You don't gotta do that, Lucci.
I'll be with you when you right. I'll be with you when you right, but this time, baby, you wrong. You wrong.
How am I wrong, Lucci? As somebody
You
else
lack
in the
common
community, how
sense.
am I
For real, I
wrong?
wouldn't let you give treatment to my dog, babe.
Okay, Proxy,
You
you're
lack the
off
common
topic,
sense,
honey.
and you lack the
Lucci,
depth, and
Lucci,
you're
what am I
pandering,
doing that's
You
wrong?
wrong. You wrong because
You're
hold on.
Proxy,
You
you're off
just
topic, boo boo.
I'm not
You're
let y'all
off
get back to
topic,
it.
boo boo. Lucci,
Listen,
as someone in the community, how am I wrong?
You wrong because you
please.
pretty much just said everybody being transphobic, right? I don't see that.
Did I
What
say that, or did I say the statements, the exact
No,
statements
you
that make
called
people
us
transphobic?
transphobic. You
When
called
they
us
can I
transphobic.
finish
discount
talking?
You
people,
called us
when they
transphobic.
discount people's
You called us
identities,
transphobic.
when you
Don't lie.
discount people's identities, when you discount people's genders, that is transphobic. You're discounting her gender. That makes you transphobic, period.
Wait, y'all, look.
By coming up here talking
Look,
about
they
shit about a woman. That's
look, y'all
disrespectful.
not wrong for
No,
the
I
philosophy
said
of it.
no
Like you
threat
taking-
is
you
okay.
fighting the good
Whether
fight?
no matter your gender,
Alright.
no threat is okay.
But I know
when
you
you
feel like you up
discount
here fighting the
somebody's
good fight,
gender,
but
that
baby,
makes you
no.
transphobic. When you discount someone's gender, that makes you transphobic. Period.
Can we let her finish the clip so everybody can speak?
She threatened somebody. Like, I don't even get where this conversation is
Proxy,
going.
Honey, you
finish
missed
the
it,
clip
boo.
so
I
everybody
already
can
said no
speak.
threat is
Make it-
okay. I
Y'all
already said it's not okay for
know.
nobody to threaten nobody. You missed that, boo boo.
That makes absolutely no sense.
You missed that. I already said no threat is
No,
okay.
we don't care, and we
No
don't care.
matter the gender.
I'm gonna be quiet after this, but I just wanted to know who appointed you to be the advocate and the spokeswoman for gay rights. Like, who did that?
Talking
Who
about
gave you that
Myself.
title?
And if you don't want me to advocate for gay rights, take that up with your God.
Take that up with God. Ain't got nothing to do with you. No, ma'am.
We talking about God. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got one thing to say. I'm sorry. This is the AI elder She Pressure. How y'all doing? I'm glad y'all doing wonderful. I'm looking for representation, legal representation. If there's anyone who is willing to, take my case. I know y'all know what it's about. You see, if it's anyone that's willing to take my case, I am willing to compensate, but you got to be ready to get it on in with the get in. And I think I may need one or more legal representation because this case is going to be the case of 2024 exposure of all exposures. So if there's anyone that is interested in taking my case, I would greatly appreciate it. But other than that, y'all smile, clap, celebrate, dance, do a little two-step. Don't you dare let nobody snatch your edges, snatch your spirit, snatch your soul, and steal your joy. Survive with Messy TikTok, expose with Messy TikTok, and the downfall of Messy TikTok. Ashe, y'all have a good one. Bye.
Nobody get the first lady there.
Starting to notice that a lot of people, when they think of trans people, they still correlate them to gay men. Am I mistaken about that?
No, I was just about to speak on that part. What's your question? Because I was just about to speak on that.
So my question is, if a woman says, Kenzie, you a girl, and I'm a woman, right? I'm a trans woman, right? I'm still a woman. Y'all claim I'm still a woman. And I say, I'm about to hit that bitch if she disrespect me. Is it wrong for saying that? Does it make a difference if it's a cis woman or a trans woman? Would that statement make a big difference?
Stop moving the
It's not
fucking
moving the
goalpost.
goalposts because if we
It
want to
is.
talk about the goalposts,
It is. It is. It absolutely
let's
is.
talk about how black men are the key
Can you
perpetrators
please
of
let
black
somebody
women
finish, Miss
violence. Let's
Therapist?
talk
Miss
about
Therapist.
that.
Okay, Miss
Let's
Therapist.
talk
You be
about
able to
that.
get your point across, but let the
Let's
man
talk about
finish
that.
speaking.
Can I say
Let's talk about
Let
his
something?
him
kidnap
just let him
lady. Like,
finish speaking.
shut up.
Okay, listen. We don't want you guys arguing, okay? We definitely want to be able to protect Bella's page. Like I said, this is a very touchy subject. Nothing sounds correct in this subject. What I boil down to this is that we all should just respect each other. T, if you're saying, I don't like to be called a cisgender woman, I will respect that if I was a trans woman. Period. If that's something you tell me you don't like, why would I disrespect you? If I'm saying to you as a trans person, hey, don't misgender me, don't call me a man if I am a woman, don't do that. Respect. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's just, it boils down to a play of words. Trans women have fought on the sidelines with however y'all want to put it, whatever. They have fought with us. Definitely. They fight for women's rights. There are so many laws out here where men are trying to control our bodies, where men are telling us there's things that we can't get done. T, as a woman, you just had a surgery, right? Don't you know that men are trying to take that surgery away and not make it even be possible for us to even have those type of surgeries for control of our bodies and our health? So these are things that trans women are out here fighting for. They have been fighting for them. So it's not to argue with you guys or anything. It's just so that we all can be fighting and walking together, because we got to fight for rights for ourselves and for all women.
But Frankie, walking together don't mean that they should feel like they can put their hands on us. I don't care what nobody say. It's not cool. Like, walking together don't justify the fact that she feels like it's okay because we accept her, because we respect her and call her a woman, because by her words, you guys say I'm a woman. You guys said that I'm a woman. You guys said that you accept me. So why is it different if I slap you?
But how goofy would you look to keep talking shit to a trans person and get mad that they threaten you?
No, no. That woman did not do nothing to her for her to threaten her. I don't care. That woman didn't do nothing for her to threaten her. But for her,
there's no rules in
no threats are okay.
No, because I hit it on the head though. I hit it on the head though. Because why sit up there and talk shit to a trans person and get mad when they start to threaten you? Y'all philosophy on it is absolutely correct, and I'm not gonna move the goalpost from that. That's absolutely correct. Everything y'all saying is correct. However, it's not real life. Why would I sit up there and be threatening a trans person and get mad when they threaten me and want to cry when they threaten me? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
Where she didn't threaten her. She did not threaten that woman.
Didn't say that she threatened her. I said that Candy threatened her after the fact that she's talking shit to her. What do you think talking shit leads to? It leads to fighting. If you know you don't want to fight no fucking trans person, you don't want no trans person to hit you, why are you talking shit with that person? That doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
I'm saying that if I talk shit to a man,
it doesn't make any sense. So with that being said, everybody deserves to defend themselves. Everybody deserves to defend themselves. But at the end of the day, what you look like, you look goofy as hell to be sitting up there really want to argue with a trans person, and then you want to start crying when they decide that they want to slap the shit out of you. The philosophy of it is right, but in real life, that shit is not fair. It's not fair. You look goofy as fuck. Everybody look bogus as fuck all the way around to be talking about hitting anybody. But what the fuck do I look like sitting up there wanting to start crying because somebody want to? No, that doesn't make sense.
Nobody should be hitting anyone.
That's the thing though. Y'all want to sit up here, and I understand y'all so gung-ho about y'all morals. Y'all don't want to move on from that. But it's a new world. And if somebody is face to face to you and you talking shit to that person, first of all, what you doing talking shit to somebody that you don't even know? You don't even know if they are trans. You don't know shit. So at the end of the day, why are you even doing that? And then when you want to play the card of, but you're trans, but you're this, that, and the third. No, leave folks the fuck alone. And I never said that Lo sat up there and threatened anybody. I said if Lo is going to talk shit, she should understand what that should probably lead to, which is fighting. And she's talking shit to a trans person. That's not fair to move to pull that card.
So Jada, hold on.
One at a time.
Either Ray, Sobi, or Tea Time go. You guys have opposite thoughts.
Go ahead, Sobi.
So Jada, by your logic, right? So if Candy talks shit to me on this app, and then I call him out of his gender, I'm okay for doing that then, right?
Why are you misgendering? What are we doing?
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
No, I didn't. I said her name.
Hold on.
Alex.
God damn.
Alex. I'm not even going to say. Look, I'm gonna let you have that, Alex, because you know what? I'm not about to eat your ass up on this motherfucking app right now.
Can we?
I feel threatened.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
afraid.
Alex.
You talking to me
Alex,
aggressive?
we're
This
gonna,
cis
Alex, we're gonna
man is
let you go.
getting.
Hold on, Jada. You gotta allow
Yes, now, hold on, hold
Sophie to
on.
finish.
You, Frankie,
So
Frankie.
we're gonna let you finish. We're gonna let you finish. I want you to go. I want you to
Talking
go.
to me.
Frankie, I mean, the fact that she's sitting here talking about I'm dangerous and aggressive, but what fucking Candy did wasn't dangerous and aggressive. When you
That's not what
kidnapped
I
Rose, was
said.
that not
But I
dangerous? When you
definitely
kidnapped Rose?
heard you say.
When you kidnapped Rose, was that not dangerous? Yeah, okay. So don't play with me, gut
Definitely heard
therapist. Don't play with me.
you was gonna eat Alex up.
How?
Aggressive. She didn't even do anything.
Eat up. What are you?
Therapist, it's
Oh
not your
my
turn to
god. Oh my
speak.
You're
god.
getting aggressive. She didn't even do
Wow.
If you
You
anything.
want
didn't
to argue
ask
with
for
somebody,
it.
Okay,
go
you
argue
guys
with kids,
gotta
bro.
allow. Hold on, you guys gotta allow Sobe to finish. Even if you
Please,
guys
thank you,
don't
Frankie.
like what he's saying, allow him to finish because he has to get out his full thought. We have to be. We can have this conversation and be very respectful to each other. So Sobe, go ahead and finish.
I'm
And
done.
then
I'm
therapist
Frankie.
or Alex or one of them could go next, okay? Because
Frankie.
it will be an opposite. Go
Frankie.
ahead.
Alex could
Frankie.
go.
Frankie, thank you. I'm done.
So, thank you, Frankie. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go because Candy is in the queue. She's the K-Dot page. She wants to come up since, again, a bunch of people that are not trans, including myself, are centering ourselves in this conversation when it's about a trans person. At the end of the day, when these conversations come up, what we need to learn is that the focal point needs to be of the voices of trans people, no matter how we feel. And Lo, who was also another factor in this conversation. If y'all, again, like I said, if y'all didn't know that Candy was a trans woman, y'all wouldn't have all this pushback. Y'all threaten to unalive each other. Y'all have met up in real time and beat each other ass. Y'all know women that get their ass knocked between a washer and a dryer every day, but you don't hold 4-hour lives about it. You just told her she should have chose better. She should have been better. But the fact that you know that it's a trans woman, not all you niggas got dissertations. Please save it. At the end of the day, I stand on the fact that people like you, that therapist, and myself, you're wasting your time. They are complicit in their ignorance and you are giving more labor than you need to. You have explained 55 times to them that it is not about the gender. It is not about the sexuality, but rather the violence, right? The mention of assault or hurting somebody. None of this is complicated. None of this is confusing. Your main purpose of saying your main purpose of this conversation, is mentioning we should not be hitting each other at all. But for some reason, instead of them being intellectually honest, they're being disingenuous. Stop putting your hands on people. Don't mention putting your hands on people. That's the bottom line. They go for Lo, me, Candy. But because a lot of us are transphobic, a lot of us have a lot of unpacking to do. Y'all are focusing on a person's gender. And lastly, I remember about 6 months ago, y'all was struggling to understand what cisgender meant, but all of a sudden y'all can identify it. Y'all was telling niggas 6 months ago, don't call me cis, don't call me cis. But now when it's time to be transphobic, y'all are identifying as cisgender people. Let's just get this out the way. Y'all don't like trans people. You don't think that their humanity matters. Trans people get unalived at an alarming rate more than cis heterosexual black women. But because we were programmed again to be transphobic, y'all are not going to acknowledge that. Candy, you a woman to me. I don't give a fuck about what these people feel. They can drop me tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't give a fuck. Trans people have fought for y'all black ass rights, and y'all are treating them like shit. Y'all deserve nothing but the electric chair. Fuck y'all. Candy, stand on your 10. Y'all say
Right
educate,
after you,
educate, educate.
Alex.
And
Right
even
after
when
you,
people
Alex.
educate and when people like myself, when we kindly educate, y'all still disrespectful. So don't gaslight that therapist and tell her that she's not being nice, because when she is, y'all called her every bitch and hoe like y'all did me when we came up, and I wasn't even yelling at y'all. Y'all don't want to be educated. Y'all want to stay ignorant. So just admit it. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Do y'all big one. Stay black and beautiful.
Damn, the
Okay,
electric
hold
chair though.
Okay, we're
hold
gonna let
on.
Teen Time go.
Chair right after
Frankie,
We're
her.
gonna allow
let's clear this
we're
up
gonna allow
because
Teen
Hold
Time to go
on.
let's
because
clear
it's
this
the
up because
opposite word. Go ahead, Teen Time.
she's throwing subliminals. I still say don't call me a cis woman. I use cis woman and I said what they say is cis woman. So since y'all say it's medical, I'm going to go ahead and apply it today so people can understand the difference as I'm talking. So I won't say real woman because y'all will get mad. OT Time said real woman. So I'm trying to use the correct terms for y'all to stay on point. so y'all can stay on focus. So I still say don't call me a motherfucking cis woman.
All right, so just
Hi,
to clear
Bella.
things up, no, that nobody
You can hear me, Bella?
literally. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm Candy. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Hi,
you.
everybody. Good morning.
Hold on, Candy.
To
Hold
Bella's
on,
Court. I appreciate.
on, Candy. I was speaking. Thank you. Number
But y'all been
one,
talking about me for the last 30 minutes, so
Candy
can I get this
offered
time to speak?
her,
Bella, can I
gender
get the
to
time to speak?
everybody,
I've
so that's
been
why we
talking for the
know it.
last 30
So
minutes
that
about myself.
argument is pretty much irrelevant.
Yes, Candy, you will have the opportunity to speak. Blaze, he was just trying to finish up what he was saying. That's all.
Yes, thank you. It was offered to us, so that information was given to us freely. I feel as though I don't know why it's such a big argument because, again, violence is violence and none of it's right. But when it comes to genders, it was given up freely by Candy. So please stop with that. Nobody's really trying to be homophobic here. Go ahead, Candy.
Thank you. People are in the comments are telling me they have self-control, but when you're getting talked about for the last 30 minutes, then self-control kind of goes out the window, right? So when people are also misgendering me, also on this panel telling me when I used to take hormones because of a voice, listen, there's trans girls who took hormones since they were 12 years old and have a worse voice than I do, right? So you have to educate yourself and be more informative about the information you're spewing because it can harm trans women and also trans men. I've been on hormones since I was the age of 15, had an orchiectomy, which is removal of the balls at the age of 17. And then I had my procedure of the SRS, which is sex reassignment surgery at the age of 18. So all that information of I have zero testosterone in my body. Majority of the women on this platform or in the platform have more testosterone in their body than I do. So we
Candy, how old are you?
Candy, you up here lying, girl. You
How
better
old
stop
are you,
that lying
Candy?
shit. You lying like a motherfucker.
Wow.
Hold
You
on.
lying.
How old are you, Candy?
Lucci, let her talk. Go ahead,
No,
Candy.
we want to clarify how
Go
old
ahead,
you are.
Candy.
I'm 30. I'm 30.
30?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Lucci, how am I lying? Can you just inform me where I'm lying?
Girl, I'm a DM you. Girl, stop playing on these people app. You lying. Stop playing on these people.
No. You can say,
No, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell your shit. But
not
baby,
tell
stop
it because
lying.
if you're going to sit here
You're
on the
30
platform
years old and you had all of these surgeries done. Is that what you sitting here telling us?
Girl,
You got
I
all of
went
this
to,
shit done by the time you're 30.
you could get it done in New York
Bitch,
City.
I've
You
been
said
getting my girl.
16.
Shut up, girl.
You said
Let me tell
16
you.
and 13?
Yeah,
Was
no,
that
baby,
correct?
the math not
No, you're
matching.
not
The math not
listening.
matching.
Y'all
The
not
math not matching.
listening.
Y'all
Once
are being
again,
willfully obtuse.
yeah, y'all not
That's
listening.
why I'm just
Once
asking.
again, I'm going to run it back
I'm not
to
being
y'all.
willfully
I'm going to
obtuse.
run it back to
You be
y'all.
quiet.
Being
Stop making
Once
up
obtuse.
this shit that ain't right.
once
Yeah,
again,
because
I'm going to run it
you
back to
sitting on the
y'all.
app and you making up shit, baby.
Once
Okay, if you want to be a woman, be a woman.
again, I'm going to run it
Let
back
her
to y'all.
talk, Lucci.
Once
Go ahead,
again,
Candy.
Lucy, because since you know my life, I'm going to run it back to y'all. At the age of 15, I was on hormones. Got my hormones from another trans woman on off the black market, right? So first of all, I was self-diagnosing myself with hormones at the age of 15. When I started medically transitioning fully by a prescribed doctor was the age of 18. I got my bilateral orchiectomy, which is removal of the balls at the age of 16, went to Michigan and saw Dr. Merker. You can actually look him up, okay? Second of all, at the
You were 18. You just lied.
excuse me?
You said 17
She
was
finished.
I said
You said
He had
17
to
and
let you
just
Please
said
finish.
tap the
16.
screen,
And then
y'all.
you
We
just
want
said
to protect the
16.
live. This is
You
an
16,
just
AI.
lied.
17, bitch, it doesn't matter. 18.
Go ahead,
Oh, it
Candy.
does matter because it's a
18,
lie.
18,
Go ahead, Candy. Shut up.
18, I had SRS, which I got medically surgery.
Candy, speak.
Okay, y'all gotta speak for me then. I got to be speaking for Candy.
Go ahead, Candy.
Y'all speaking for Candy. Y'all know me so well. Y'all speaking for Candy.
Speak, Candy.
At
Go
the
ahead. You
age
got
of
the floor.
18, I went to NYU, I think it's Long Kong in New York City, where they do SRS surgery. Y'all could look up this information. Dr. Bloomberg or something her name is. Y'all could look up all this information. She does SRS surgery in NYU in Manhattan. Don't play with me and don't tell me I'm lying. At the age of 18, I have an SRS. Second of all, I've been on hormones since I was 15, 30 now. So what's the issue?
I'm just trying to figure out when these surgeries became available to the public. That's why I asked you how old you were.
Okay, so when you're on, you could get an SRS, you could get an FFS, which is facial feminization surgery in New York City. The insurance covers it for all trans women. You could go to.
That's not why I was asking. I was just asking when they became public. Because a lot of this stuff wasn't even around for that long.
Those surgeries aren't available to minors, Candy. You know that.
You saw what?
Candy, stop playing.
Candy,
Stop playing on these people's app.
Since when are those procedures available to minors?
This is Luciano.
At 18, I'm a minor.
Baby, I do drag for a living.
At 16 and 17, you're a minor.
I went to Michigan. I went to Michigan.
That doesn't matter.
Did y'all not hear her say she had to get her hormones off the black market? She didn't get them from a doctor.
I'm talking about the surgery. Therapist, you can be quiet because I'm talking about the surgery. I'm not talking about hormones. I'm talking about the surgery.
I didn't have the SRS since I was
Candy,
only 18.
you went from saying you had the surgery at 17 to now 16. 15 years ago, 14 years ago, you're telling me that a minor was able to get those procedures? In today's age, minors don't get those procedures. So you're telling me 14 years ago, minors was able to get those procedures? Because you went from saying 17 to then 16, Candy.
So, Candy, what was the direct age that you got this procedure done? Just for clarity in the court.
And it is well over a 10-year process to even get this procedure done.
Can she talk?
I'm not gonna lie, I am curious. Candy, when exactly did you get the procedure done?
Because y'all act like y'all know it. So since y'all know it, carry on. So next question.
Because your ass don't know.
Candy, now hold on, Candy, because you be one of the main people asking people questions about their story and the deep diving. So now that it's your turn, let's not throw a fit.
First of all, you're telling me I didn't get a surgery when I got my surgery, bitch. You don't know me. So second of all,
I sure don't, but I know that minors are not legally able to get gender reassignment surgery.
You pay out of pocket, you dumbass bitch. What are you talking about?
Whether you're paying out of pocket or you got a grant,
what are you talking about?
I know that minors are not able to get gender reassignment surgery.
Bilateral orchiectomy is not there's not a SRS, sweetie. It's just the removal of the balls. Learn the difference, sweetie. Since you want to know it all.
Let's look it up then, since that's what you told us to do.
Bilateral orchiectomy means a removal of the balls. It's not an SRS.
Miss Candy, baby, I ain't got no beef with you, but baby, you ain't telling the truth, okay? And I just want you to stop that. Just tell the truth, okay? I don't care what you want to be, baby. I'm sure you're an amazing person. I'm sure.
Y'all know me.
Baby, you gotta tell the truth. Like, you giving misinformation about some shit that I know for 110% facts.
I am so sorry about this.
It's so sad that you guys are telling me.
Honestly, though,
shut up.
Outside of a sexual reassignment surgery,
you shouldn't even have to do this, Candy. I'm so sorry.
A minor is not usually able to get major procedures.
So according to research, the only time that a minor can get that procedure is if it is due to cancer or other severe medical circumstances.
False information, Trina. You're spreading false information.
I'm literally reading.
Trina, are you a trans woman? Trina, are you a trans woman?
Candy, I'm sorry you had to justify and share your medical information with these people. I am so sorry you feel you had to share your
volunteered the information. She volunteered the information. Nobody dug for anything.
Thank you for dropping her. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Volunteered. She came up and she volunteered the information.
Candy said it on her own, and Candy be one of the main people that will ask people questions and deep dive for the information that they volunteer. So Candy is not exempt from the same thing.
Exactly, Trina. But when you're trying to question me about my surgeries that I have done,
I'm going to. Just like you question people all the time, Candy.
Tell me what surgeries I have done because of my
It says yes. Minors can have a bilateral orectomy depending on the reason for the procedure. Pediatric testes, undescended testicles, or gender dysphoria. Did you have that, Candy?
But hold on, we have a nurse here that can talk to y'all directly. Poetic RN, how you doing?
Good, how are you? This is actually my field. We actually do transgender therapy. We do the hormones for therapy. One thing I want to say, and I'm not speaking on you, Candy, at all. I do want to start off by saying Trina is correct. We have patients that come to the office at a younger age. We do not initially start the hormone unless there's cancer or some other reason. However, we do not do surgeries on patients under the age of 18. No physician will do that on a patient of age under the age of 18.
That's false information because I had it done.
Ma'am, I didn't. I just came to give you medical information. I'm not speaking on your case, Candy. I'm not speaking on your case, Candy.
She said she's not.
Candy, I'm not speaking on your
She's
case.
just bringing awareness, Candy. She said she's not referring it to you. She's talking about what she knows based on her years of experience as an RN. So just hear her out, please. It's not a personal attack.
I've been doing this part of my nursing career for 21 years. So I am not speaking on you, Candy. I don't know nothing about your information. I am just giving information to the community to educate them. Also, the adrenal glands do produce a small portion of testosterone. So everyone has testosterone in their body. Every single human being has testosterone in their body because the adrenal glands produce testosterone. But when you go through reassignment, you go through therapy. After the therapy, they usually don't do this until age 25, especially on a male.
I'm sitting here right now with a transsexual right now, and she got everything done. That's why I'm sitting here telling you lying. She's sitting here laughing like this bitch lying. This bitch ain't had none of these surgeries. You're lying. I'm sitting here and I'm telling you you're lying because I know what I'm talking about. Like,
okay, again, so everyone has testosterone.